Hello and welcome back to Fantastic Art. This week we are going to do Diwali, and this is when we're doing Lakshmi's feet. Lakshmi is a Diwali goddess, and we are going to do her feet today. All you need is a black pen and somebody's feet. I'm going to use my little brother Thomas's feet and my mummy's feet. This is my little brother Thomas. We're going to use his feet today. Let's get started. So what you do is you place a person's foot on the paper and then you get the black pen. Okay. Keep the person's feet still and draw around it. Okay, when you get to the toes, don't go in the toes. Just go around it like this and then back in. You might need to start back here again. Okay, now Tom, lift your foot. There's our first foot. Okay, now that we've done our brother's feet, we are going to do our mummy's feet. Okay, again, you place your mum's foot on the paper, and then again you get to the pen and draw around it. Try and push their feet down when you do it, in case they try to lift it up. And then just don't keep doing straight lines around it, because it's their feet, that it's all different shapes. Okay, and that is done. Mummy may lift your foot. There, and that is our mummy's foot. Okay, now that we've drawn this actual feet, we're going to get a dark colour and we are going to draw the outline of the feet, which will be your guide to cutting it. Okay. So first you'll go here and just copy the shape of the foot all the way around. Doesn't matter if your foot shape isn't neat, because no one knows what Lakshmi's feet look like. Okay, try and copy the exact shape. And come up here. Okay, but when you get to the toes, draw a line up and down. And then you'll get your colour and draw 5 little bits. A little one, a bit bigger, a bit bigger, a bit bigger, and a really big one. Okay, so now those are your toes. And now you're going to get your pen and draw whatever patterns you want. Okay, we've done the same on Tom's foot, and with the same colour you used for the outline and toes, you're going to draw whatever patterns you want. I am going to do, in the same colour purple, some little patterns. Okay. So you can do whichever patterns you want on yours. Okay, great job, Tom. Now try and do some shapes. Maybe you might want to do some triangles on yours, or some purple, or some orange circles to colour in, or some triangles.
How did you do some triangles?
Okay, so do whatever patterns you want. I've done these big circles, and I'm going to change my colour. And I'm going to do some other patterns. And then I'm going to do some other circles around it with these. You do whatever patterns you want. Tom's done pretty well with his too. Good job, Tom. Have you noticed that Diwali patterns are really like bright and colourful? And do you know the story of how Diwali started? I do, so I'm going to tell the story while we're doing this. There were once two people, one called Sita and one called Rama. But there was this big monster, and he had 8 arms, 8 or 6 to 8 arms, and 10 heads. And the monster wanted Sita to marry him. So one day, cleverly, he decided to transform into a wounded deer. Sita saw the deer, which was actually the evil king, and got Rama to help it. But when Rama came, the deer was gone. So, seeing how upset Sita was about the deer, Rama set out in the woods to find it. He was scared of leaving Sita in the woods alone. So he drew a magic circle around Sita that will keep her safe. But while Rama was deep in the woods, the evil king transformed again into a normal man. He went to Sita and said he needed water to lure her out of the magic circle. And as soon as Sita came out, the king transformed back into his normal form and took Sita away to his palace. And when Rama came back, he saw that the king had taken Sita, so he went to a monkey king, and the monkey king agreed to help Rama. Monkey king was out for days and nights. He went through seas and over mountains. And after 5 days of looking, he found Sita at the king's palace. He went back to Rama in the woods to tell him the good news. Change colour. And then he went back to Rama, and then the Monkey King went back to Rama to tell him the good news. And they started a war to get Sita back. Both of the people, Rama and the king, both wanted Sita. It went on for 10 days, and finally, Rama won. And all the people in the village set out lights to help Sita and Rama come back, and that's how Diwali started. And on the day that Rama and Sita came back, they would all set out lights and loads of colours to guide Sita and Rama home again, their spirits home again. And that's how Diwali started.
Wow, well done, Flo.
Well done, Tom. And now we're going to cut them out and hang them up. We are going to hang ours in our rooms. You can hang yours wherever you want. Look at Thomas's. For 5-year-olds, that is really good for a foot. High five, Tom.
I want to hang mine outside.
Okay. And we are going to cut them out now.